I worked 4 jobs to put my wife through law school. She passed the bar, changed her last name, and served me divorce papers. So I served something colder, in front of everyone. Beat I'm Aaron Blake, 36, sitting in my beat-to-hell 2009 Chevy Malibu, parked under Target's neon bullseye. Red light washes the windshield like a crime scene. On the passenger seat, crisp, wrinkle-free divorce papers. Clara kept everything neat, even while detonating my life. 3 hours ago, I was a married man. 3 hours ago, I still had hope. Now I'm alone in a parking lot, jaw clenched so hard I might crack a molar, while my phone buzzes with, "You good, man?" texts from Marcus. I'm not good. I'm the opposite of good. Swell fade. Backstory. The 4 jobs by day I fixed. ACs. I liked it. Diagnose the problem, swap the part, make it work again. At night, I walked security at Morrison's warehouse with Marcus, drinking motor oil coffee and scaring off teenagers. Weekends, I scrubbed cars at Sudsara's, soaked to the bone while Tony barked about wheel wells. In between, I took cash handyman gigs, paint, drywall, plumbing, whatever kept the lights on. Why? Because Clara had a dream, law school. She had green eyes, a messy bun, and a sentence that hooked me for 8 years. I just need one person to believe in me. I believed. I became a human ATM with a toolbox. We lived above a laundromat, ate takeout on TV trays, and stacked tuition bills on pizza receipts. I kept saying yes. Yes to overtime, yes to exhaustion, yes to putting my own life on hold, because I thought that's what love was. Sacrifice. How we met at Mel's Diner. I was elbow deep in an ancient AC. She offered coffee with a real laugh and purple chip nail polish. She said, "All I need is one person to believe in me." I said, "I believe in you." We watched Casablanca on a Tuesday. She cried at the end. I thought I'd won the lottery. She got into law school. We popped cheap champagne. Then the aid package arrived. $43,000 a year, plus books, plus life. I grabbed job number 2, then 3, then 4. Year 1, she was grateful. Year 2, something shifted. "You wouldn't understand, Aaron. It's a legal thing," she'd say, like refrigerant. And voltage were crayons and nap time. The paper we wrote mid-2L, Clara was drowning in legal writing. 20 pages on bias in judicial language. She cried at our kitchen table. I read the research and saw a pattern. What if the bias is in what judges don't say? Who gets humanized and who gets reduced to a crime? We spent 2 weeks mapping omissions and euphemisms. We co-wrote the paper. Same Google Doc, same revision history, my IP all over it. Title: Precedent and Power, How Bias Persists Through Omission and Selective Humanization. She got an A+, then a law review publication. Listed author, Clara Whitmore. I shrugged. "It's an academic thing," she said. I kept the receipts anyway. Screenshots, emails, photos of our table buried in cases. Call it intuition, bar exam, steakhouse, cracks. She passed the bar on the first try. We celebrated at Brennan's, on a credit card, crying for mercy. She looked like a lawyer out of a magazine. I raised my glass. She smiled, but it didn't reach her eyes. 2 weeks later, she slid a manila envelope across our counter. "You'll want to read this. Petition for dissolution. Irreconcilable differences." I asked, "Is there someone else?" Pause. "It's not about that." Another pause. "His name is Victor Grant. We signed at Cafe Luna." She'd already taken off her ring and my last name. She left without looking back. The gala I tried the high road. Lasted 3 months. Then a courier brought a heavy card. Whitmore and Grant Rising Stars Gala. Featured speaker, Clara Whitmore. On the back, a handwritten note. "Aaron, thought you'd like to see how things turned out." I ironed my wedding suit and RSVP'd for one. Gold chandeliers, champagne-like paychecks, a slideshow from paralegal to partner track. Photos of classrooms, internships, moot court. Not one frame of me. Even our wedding shot cropped my face out. She'd rewritten history. She took the stage. Success is perseverance, sacrifice, never giving up on your dreams. The room nodded. I walked to the podium with a manila folder. Tuition bills signed by me, rent checks, receipts for books, bar prep, and steak dinners. Screenshots of our Google Doc revision history, my edits, my comments, my IP. On top, a photocopy of her handwritten vows. I set the folder next to her speech. Just thought everyone should know the whole story, I said. Lawyers care about full disclosure. Silence, then 100 whispers. I left. The plan 3 days later, Clara showed up, mascara smudged, hair undone. You humiliated me, she said. You can't accept that I outgrew you. You traded up, I replied. Blue-collar husband for a pedigree. She went, for the jugular. You were always small, Aaron, content with mediocrity, I smiled. Good, say it out loud. Now you'll understand what's next. I wasn't done. I compiled everything. Revision history, emails, timestamps, photos of us drafting together. I wrote a clear account. Undisclosed collaboration presented as sole authorship. I sent it to 3 places: the Law Review Quarterly, the law school's Academic Integrity Office, and Whitmore and Grant's managing partners. Real name, real contact. In academia and law, integrity is oxygen. She'd been breathing borrowed air. Fallout and family weeks passed. Suspension, investigation, reputation, stained. Then Mary Ann, Clara's mom, called. You're still family? Aaron. Come to the reunion. Under the old oak, I told the Whitmores our real story. Not the affair, not the gossip, just the truth. 4 jobs, a paper we wrote together, the pride I felt when she passed, the way I disappeared from her narrative. Clara arrived late, sunglasses, perfect posture, fragile edges. Mary Ann guided her to a chair and said gently, Maybe you should listen. I handed a folder to Mary Ann. Copies of everything, plus thank you notes Clara wrote me back then. This is for anyone who wants the whole story, I said. Clara stood trembling. I don't have to listen to this. Mary Ann's voice was steady. No, but maybe you should. Clara left without a word. Rebuild a month later, the community college called. Will you speak to our trade students about resilience? I told them what I'll tell you. Don't be ashamed of building things with your hands. The world stands on floors someone laid, drinks air someone cooled, drives cars someone scrubbed. Blue collar doesn't mean small. Dignity doesn't need a diploma. A kid asked, Do you regret helping someone who didn't appreciate it? No, I said. I regret that she couldn't see the value in what we built together, but I don't regret being the kind of man who builds. Music, hopeful lift. Clara wanted to erase me. Instead, she wrote herself into a cautionary tale. I'm not bitter. I'm not broken. I'm free. Sometimes, freedom is the best revenge. Outro music and narrator. If this story hit you, drop a comment. Share your own I built it, they forgot moment and subscribe for more true stories about self-respect and starting over. I'm Aaron. Thanks for listening.